want to share about this. So
Okay.
you could have 220 running off of this?
You do have 220. You already,
Okay.
yeah, you do have 220, and 220 goes to the house. It's
Okay.
actually in that third bedroom. It was for a float tank, but it's just a 220. I think it's 30 amp,
Okay.
220 volt.
So that could charge a car.
It could charge a car. It could
Yeah.
be if someone wants tools, they could do. It's to the house.
Okay.
And you also have 220 out here. Or
Okay.
if someone's a welder or something like that.
Yeah.
That's one thing a lot of people complain about here off the grid is I miss my 220 for some of
Sure.
the bigger power tools.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. So that's that.
Okay.
And here's the batteries. I'll show you. We'll go from right to left.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they're very.
Is there
pretty
two
good.
layers or just one layer?
Just one layer. Those are
Yeah.
actually that tall.
They are that tall.
Yeah.
Wow. And you mentioned, I think, at one point that do you put in distilled water
This
periodically?
once a month distilled water.
Okay.
Yep. And it's kind of like filling a car battery. You just pop these, and I use a headlamp and
Yeah,
use
so
a
you
little
can
funnel,
see.
and
Yeah.
because you don't film all the way to the top. But yeah,
Right.
once a month, and I
Uh-huh.
end up using about almost a gallon and a half to 2 gallons of water a month. So
Okay, you just
You can
buy
get
that at
Target
Walmart, yeah,
or Target, they're $1 a gallon
Yeah,
for
yeah.
distilled. So it costs electricity is about $1.50 a month once you get it set up.
$1.50 a month for electric. All right.
That's for the water portion. And then this here is, there's the diesel generator.
Oh, okay.
6,500 watts. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So, does that just tie into the whole house,
It
or
ties
just
in-
a refrigeration, or?
everything. Ties
Everything.
into the whole house. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
And have you had to use this?
Yeah,
ever?
I do. I use
Yeah.
it occasionally, especially when my daughter leaves the ceiling fans on all the time.
Yeah. So 6,500 watt generator powers the entire house.
If you need, yeah,
If you need it,
if
yeah.
you need it.
Right.
If it's been overcast for a couple days. 2-3
And that's
days.
the tank for diesel right here
Yeah.
between them.
Yeah, and it burns a half gallon an hour, and really it lasts forever because you don't need to charge it all the way to 100%. Usually, if the percent gets down to, I like to do it at 80, but if it gets down to 70, anything under 75%, you're going to damage the battery, so you need to charge it.
And you have a gauge inside showing you the
Yes.
charge of the battery?
Yeah, and you can set it up to automatically do it, but I like to manually do it because
So let me ask this question.
I do it because of the bed and breakfast
So,
for noise pollution. Basically.
so you're saying that you manually determine you're charging the batteries? Or are they passively
No,
being
no,
charged?
they automatically charge. I'm
Okay.
saying I look to see if I know that it's overcast. I look at the gauge, and if it says, if it's under 80%, the batteries,
Yeah.
I'll come out here and I'll bring it up to. Well, this is where you have to learn the property, but
Yeah.
initially you'll probably use you could charge them all the way, but you're going to use a lot of gas. Eventually, when you get a flow of how everything works,
Yeah, you know
you
when
can do
to
it for
charge.
minimum. Like I can go, I'll run it for a half hour.
Okay.
And then I know that the sun will come out and do that.
Take it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's very rare. Or if it's nighttime and it's only let's say 85%. Now I know from experience that when I wake up, even if we don't use ceiling fans, because I'm running 2 refrigerators and you've got just different things on the house.
Yeah.
I know that it'll probably be at 78, 79. So I might want to run it to 88%. This is all rare. This
Yeah.
is like if you had a couple overcast days.
Yeah, where you just didn't have any charging power from the
Right.
sun. Yeah. Okay.
Also, what's nice about this property though is in the winter, these panels tend to work better even though the days are shorter. In the summer we got longer hours,
Yeah.
but the sun's way up over here and it has some trees that hit, so it's almost equal year-round the charging because the winter shorter hours but more direct sun.
Yeah.
Summer longer day,
Right.
but more of an angle to the panel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Makes
So
sense.
that's it. Yeah,
All right.
and